Provoking on Procyon Radio and Television with Sarah. Well, thanks for joining us. And Cure All Rounder is right here in the house.
Thank you for joining us once again.
Presidential Tribunal set to deliver judgment makes important announcements. The Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja is ready to deliver its judgment on the 3 petitions seeking to nullify President Bola Tinubu's election. Before fixing the judgment date, the 5-member panel, led by Justice Haruna Samani, has directed all parties to appear before it tomorrow to present the final briefs of arguments. The court invited the parties to adopt the written address regarding the petition against President Tinubu filed by a former vice president and candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), as well as the one filed by candidate of the Labour Party (LP), Mr. Peter Obi. Obasanjo delivers thought-provoking speech at event, weeps for Nigeria. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo said Nigeria has failed the African continent and the world at large. Obasanjo said this at the presentation of a book in Abuja. He said, over the last 63 years, we have disappointed ourselves. Angry youths in Adamawa loot government-owned grain reserves and other shops. It has been gathered that virtually all the grain reserves on Numan roads and other strategic locations are being looted. Some of the looters were seen looting private stores. MQ All-Rounder.
Thank you.
Presidential Tribunal set to deliver judgments.
The court is the last hope. Now they are already in the court. And the court is ready to give the judgment, to make history, to say, yes, we the black, we can do it. We can do it. And I believe, and I still believe, as a Nigerian, that as a most popular black in the world, we can rule ourselves. Democratically, we can rule ourselves. And we can do it. And this case, this judgment, will make the whole world to know who is Nigeria.
Thank you.
We are ready for
it. Yes. Obasanjo delivers thought-provoking speech. Weeps for Nigeria.
Aremu Okikiola Obasanjo, Book of Lamentation. Obasanjo is weeping for Nigeria. Can you see, my people? This is what we are saying. Obasanjo is 2 times, 3 times the leader of this country. He started with the military as head of state. Now to the civilian. 1999, he became the civilian president. He has ruled 2 times. Now he's crying for Nigeria now. The old Obasanjo, the letter writer of Obasanjo. This is what we are saying. When you are on the throne, especially Obasanjo, this is not the time to lament, to cry for Nigeria. You are the leader that we, the children of Nigeria, are looking up to. Up to this moment, we know what you do, what you did. When you finish your government, 2007, pass it to Yar'Adua. Yar'Adua established that his own democracy, his own style of democracy is rule of law. He followed the rule of law. When he died, then Jonathan started with the rule of law, and Jonathan even make it that it will change the situation. I'm telling you, the restructuring of this country by make constitution that we should structure this country. This is what Jonathan is planning in his second tenure. But you, Obasanjo, you collided with the Buhari and all these Tinubus. We know what is happening during that time. when bomb was thrown everywhere just to make Jonathan government ungovernable. To drag Jonathan, bomb everywhere. We see what happened. Now Jonathan have left it. He have called you, say, come and continue. And you see the present situation when Buhari came, the terrorist government.
Thank you, MQ. Angry youths in Adamawa loot government-owned grain reserves.
Wetin the former SSG to Abia State talk the other time. He said, don't push Nigeria to the world. When you pull Nigeria to the world, they will react. That is hungry reaction. When you remove subsidy and everything skyrocketed, the typical hardship on Nigeria, what do you expect them? You are not talking of people vandalized because of subsidy. Because of this, people are hungry in Nigeria. There's plenty hardship. Now they hear that government has give them the palliative, and they hold the palliative in somewhere, and they refuse to give them. Just remember the COVID-19 time now, that a senator told us that he wanted to keep the palliative because he wanted to share during his 50th birthday. You know, people are hungry. That is why government said that, okay, we will give you palliative. Give grain to the people. People have heard it. This thing has come out in the news that they are expecting the palliative. Where is the palliative? Some big top, they begin to hold it. Now, before you know it now, this palliative now waka go market. You go to see them, the thing where you're supposed to give people, the poorest of the poor, you will see them for market. Not in Nigeria. Now today we reach within Nigeria, we know what is happening. That is why when people are hearing that, government has released palliative for them. You understand? You have to be quick in action because government has to be proactive in everything they do. You understand? Now, when you have announced that, okay, we will give grains in form of palliative to the people. You understand? Then you announce so time, so place how you will distribute it. But when people hear the news that you give them grain, you give them palliative, bam, they don't hear anything again. They now see movement. Trailer is entering in the 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night. Trailer is moving to 2 a.m. in the night. They don't see. They see me. So the information go leak out that they see trailer come, they carry this in a way they won't give us. So people will move.
So what advice will we give to those people that break people's shop in the name of palliative? Some of them were seen carrying things that does not belong to the government's stores.
Thank you. There's no moderation we can put onto this. What the fault is from the government. I still blame the government. If anything happen, you know, people are not so prepared. We are not trained the same way. The way I will react to things, not the way you will react to things. You understand? But I want our government. Our government should all this what we are calling our government, our people. Is it not from us that they became the leader? It's from us they became the leaders now. So they know how we think. The way they know how we reacted to some things.
Thank you, MQ All-Rounder. Thanks for watching us on Trending on Procyon Radio and Television with Sarah Agwon. Keep shining like the star you are.